News that's coming in from the state of Tamil Nadu now. The TVK chief, Vijay, has now been booked after a complaint was filed by one of the cadres. Cadre alleged Vijay's security roughed him up, pushed by Vijay's bouncer during a Madurai rally. Violently pushed by security, now injured. The cadre says injured in the chest after being shot by the security. Pushed by the bouncer, case has been registered under TVK leader Vijay. A cadre had filed a complaint complaining that he was injured in the chest during Vijay's Madurai conference. Sharad Kumar had attempted to climb on the ramp where Vijay was walking but was violently pushed down by one of the bouncers. A case has now been registered against Vijay. My colleague Pramod is now joining me on the story. Pramod, we are seeing things are getting very, very interesting in the state of Tamil Nadu. As the elections are inching closer, we are seeing these kind of complaints coming up. One of the cadre, in fact, has gone ahead and filed a complaint against the TVK chief.
Well, it is quite shocking because what happened over there is like the actual seating arrangement for Vijay's Madurai conference was close to 2 lakhs, but we've been told that the crowd had gone over 5 lakhs. So it was completely, very hard to control such a huge crowd. But what happened in the middle is that there were visuals of people, especially Vijay fans and cadres, attempting to climb over the ramp just to see him or garland him or get his wishes. And one such cadre, many were actually, the bouncers tried to stop them to make sure that Vijay is not hurt in any manner. But however, one cadre who tried to climb over, he was kind of, pushed off the ramp, and luckily he got held to one of the pipes on the side of the ramp, and he survived. But right now he has approached Peramballur police station, the commissioner and such, and he has filed a complaint along with his mother that he has sustained severe injury and he wanted action against those who are involved. He has mentioned about the bouncers. Right now, since TVK leader Vijay was the one who had called for the conference, a case has been registered against Vijay and bouncers under 3 sections, mainly unlawful assembly and such.
Right, Pramod, please stay on with me. Let's listen in to what the person who's filed the complaint, Sharath, has to say with regards to what transpired.
இப்போ தாவேக்க தலைவர் ரேம்ப் வாக் வரும்போது அவரை பார்க்கணுன்னு கிட்ட ரேம்ப் மேலே ஏறி கிட்ட போகும்போது பவுன்சர் என்னை மடக்கி கீழே தூக்கி வீசிட்டாங்க. அதனால நான் சுதாரிச்சுக்கிட்டு அந்த கம்பியை பிடிச்சி தொங்கிக்கிட்டேன். எனக்கு உடம்புல வந்து ஆங்கங்கே சில காயங்கள் இருக்குது. அதனால சம்பந்தப்பட்ட அவங்க மேலே ஆக்ஷன் எடுக்கணும்னு நான் கம்ப்ளைண்ட் புகார் மனு கொடுத்துருக்கேன்.
My colleague Pramod is still with me on the story. Pramod, we understand very clearly this is what the complainant is saying, that he wanted to climb up the ramp. He was pushed by the bouncers, and this happened in the Madurai rally.
It just happened. The Madurai rally happened last week, where Vijay had a fiery speech and he targeted the chief minister and the prime minister, whom he considers one as a political enemy and the other as an ideological enemy. But here, unfortunately, the situation has kind of like rolled away, where the carer has now filed a complaint with the police. He claims that either the visuals are completely shocking, the way the bouncers kind of like hurt and threw him out. And that was quite shocking for everyone as well, because, had the carer fallen down, he would have been severely injured. But he himself claims that he was able to immediately, make sure that he was safe by holding on to the ramp's side pipe. But still, he wants action because he claims that this is not the way to be treated. And that's the reason he had approached the police right now. He, along with his mother, after seeing the visuals, were completely shocked. Even it actually caused a lot of ripples in the social media, and it went viral as well. And seeing all this, now the carer has filed complaint, claiming that he cannot be treated in such manner, and he wants those responsible to be held accountable.
Right, Pramod, we can very clearly see in the visuals out there, this is the ramp where we did see one of the people of the cadre, the bouncers, now literally throwing them off the ramp. The case now has been booked. Vijay's security roughed up. This is the ramp. The bouncers now removing them. The person who has been removed, he's now gone ahead and filed a complaint against Vijay. Pramod, very clearly, we are now seeing case has been registered under various sections, and cases have been registered not just against Vijay, but also against the bouncers.
Is Aishwarya, because just like you see in those visuals, the carer is not exactly being removed from the place, but he's actually body slammed. That's a really a harsh way to throw someone to the ground. And that is when, he was lucky that he had the mind to immediately hold on to the pipe because the ramp was quite tall and the force with which he was thrown down, he could have been definitely injured. But he explains that he had to go to the hospital, get himself checked, and the caterer's name is Sharad Kumar, who also claims that, he has severe injuries to his chest. And that's the reason he had to go ahead and file a complaint because he felt that those responsible, especially those bouncers that you see over there, who were trying to clear the path, they should have made sure that they did it in a kind of a way that does not harm any carers, because many carers climbed onto the ramp. Many tried to garland Vijay, and Vijay tried to move them away. But it's a 350 meters ramp where people were constantly climbing up. They were allowed by certain people, or they tried to force their way into it. Still, Sharad Kumar being thrown this manner, that turned out to be a huge issue, and this is why he wants action to be taken, Aishwarya.
Right, Pramod, the visuals are pretty clear. VVIP culture, we all can very clearly see it. And you also rightly pointed out that if they wanted to actually clear the ramp, then they should have made sure they do it before Vijay arrives. Could have been done in a much better manner.
Surely, Aishwarya, there are multiple ways to actually handle the situation. And in this particular case, the bouncers could have been, knowing that, it's Vijay who's walking and the circuitors are definitely going to be unruly. They should have been prepared in a different manner. They could have simply pushed him away from the space or moved him back and asked him to get down instead of getting much closer to Vijay or such. But what they did in that particular case is what is being questioned. Many also are not content with the way they have acted in such manner. And that's the reason it's turned out to be a huge issue right now. And right now, the caterer has also decided to file this complaint. Now, case has been registered, especially by Perambur Police in this particular manner. And you saw, all he wants is that those who are responsible to be held accountable. But the important factor there is that many more caterers also climbed over
Pramod, please stay on with me. Narayan Tirupati from the BJP is now joining me on the story. Mr. Tirupati, we can very clearly see the video is out there. A lot of people are now pointing fingers and saying that this is VVIP rudeness that one can see very clearly.
The bouncer culture should be abolished. Any politician have no right to have bouncers and have control on their party workers. If at all a disciplined party, this incident should not have happened. Right from the day one, Vijay came into being in politics. I have been condemning that using of bouncers is not going to help. This is not a democracy. This is not politics. So first of all, Vijay should announce that he will do away with bouncers. If not, there is no use in having a political party with him. After all, political party is for the masses, is for the people who want democracy. There is no democracy. That's it.
Do you believe that these kind of instances should be handled in a much better way? Because we all understand the ramp was already made. If they had to really remove people from there, it could have been done in a much better way also. These are political things that Vijay is doing now. Now, this is not one of the people wanting to just see an actor, but to see a politician.
See, we have seen that even small kids, children, were aged even 1 year, was there at the meeting just to see Mr. Vijay, who is an actor, not a politician. We have to understand this. So bringing bouncers to his programs is not going to help the public or for his party. First of all, Vijay should understand that this bouncer culture is not right for any political party or any political rally. I think Vijay should learn from these mistakes and he has to take responsibility, accountability for all these things.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Tirupati. Narayan Tirupati from the BJP now saying this bouncer culture has to go away.